Hi guys, Piotr here, this is LiteFinance Global YouTube channel, and again it's my pleasure to be with you. What we are going to discuss today, we are going to discuss breakouts and few different ways how you may want to approach them, right? And well, there are many different ways, many different schools, so hopefully you are going to be able, guys, to find something useful for yourself. Of course, do your own research, do your own homework, do your own due diligence, right? Before you are going to start to trade that way. Well, the thing is, what I like the most is breakout of the consolidation, but I'm not trading the immediate break. I'm waiting for the price to come back and to test some certain levels, right? Well, as you know, I do prefer day trading, so I'm using very low time frames. But I'm going to show you for the conservative traders, for example, that it's possible to do the same things on the higher time frame, lower time frame. If you want to trade less, then of course the bigger time frame is going to be for you. But at the same time, what we have to remember about is, in that case, we are going to have bigger stops, wider stops, and we are going to have to trade for much more pips. Usually what I like to do is to get 3R or more, right? We are going to start with the daily euro-dollar chart to show you a few things, all right? As I mentioned, I like to trade breakouts from the consolidation, right? I like to price to get back to me, then I can move lower when it comes to the time frame and eventually execute the trade with very tight stop. So when it comes to the consolidation and the upside break, right, I would like to see the break, for example, like we had here, and then I want to see the pullback. And what I'm looking for is the top of that consolidation down to 50%, right? And my stop is below the consolidation. So in that case, it's a daily chart, so it took some time for the price to come back, retest 50% of that consolidation, and then rally, right? Of course, similar patterns are gonna be visible on a smaller time frame and are gonna be visible much often. But you have to remember that it's not a holy grail, and not every trade is going to be the winning one, right? Of course, the same if we are going break to the downside from the consolidation, right? Strong move to the downside. I want to see the price really leaving the consolidation. Then I'm looking for the bottom of that consolidation up to 50%, right? And I'm looking to take the short trade with the stop just above the top of that consolidation, all right? Now, how do I know if I want to trade the top in case of the long or 50%, right? Well, I'm watching the price action. I'm looking at the candles. I'm looking for a breakout candle, for example, right? Because if we are going to have a breakout candle, right? Usually the 50% of that candle might work if that's the breakdown candle, right? So usually 50% might work as a first possible supply level, but then the top of that breakdown candle, let's show the direction of that potential direction of that candle, right, to the downside, and let's say we broke this level, okay, we broke through this consolidation, let's say, then the 50% and the top of that candle might be my supply, depends where it is. If it's within the distance of the bottom and 50%, that's what I'm looking for. So let's say if that would be this type of the breakdown, right, to the downside, we are going to try to find some examples. Then it's really what I like the most. When the price is coming back here, I'm going to try to short it. Also, if we are talking about Tokyo session, right? So we are talking about more day trading right now. Very similar patterns are visible, of course, if we have had quiet Tokyo session. All right, that's quite important. And well, as I mentioned, not each and every consolidation is going to work our way, right? But at least, as you can see, we've seen some hesitation for quite a few days before breaking higher. All right. So that's the euro dollar. Also, I like the horizontal lines as discussed previously, because I would like to know where we are based on the higher time frame horizon, and when I'm going lower, right? I know where we are, because if I'm going to get the long signal right under the supply, of course I'm going to skip this type of the trade. Now that's, for example, consolidation on the 1 hour chart on the euro dollar, right? And from where we got big break to the downside. I would say that we can even make like this when it comes to this consolidation, right? So that's the breakdown candle top, right? And that's how it works quite a few times. Then the bottom of that consolidation, and few times we hit that level. Now, if I'm going to watch 1 hour chart, I'm going to execute on the 5, 3 or 1 minute, and in that case there is a probability I'm going to have like between 6 and 12 pips stop, and I'm looking for 18 up to 36, depends, or more, depends on what is going on, how the market is behaving, right? So that's how I see the things. Also, we were discussing the weakness and the strength. So when we have, because it's going to happen quite often, right? And that the move into the one direction is ending and we are changing the direction, right? So what I'm looking for in this kind of the false breakouts, I'm looking for the market to move above latest breakout, because what we have here a few days ago on euro dollar, rising candle and the breakdown, right? Immediately followed with the cancellation of the bearish scenario, right? We move back above latest weakness, right? Because that was the latest weakness. I'm talking about this rising candle, because from here we went lower, we made lower low. So once we broke through, right, this particular candle is working as a demand right now. What has happened yesterday, that's what we've seen. But now, today, look guys what happened. Consolidation, breakout lower, lower, and top of this breakout candle might work towards might work as a supply. In that case, I like this 50% here as well. So for example, levels a little bit above 117, we might see some more supply when it comes to the euro dollar, right? So quite few ways to try to approach the breakouts, breakdowns. Consolidation, breakout, breakdown, strong, then move back, retest the consolidation, and that's how I like to join. I'm using, as I mentioned, also single candles, and when there is a very tight attempt to break from consolidation, like false break, right, then I'm using the latest weakness in that case as a buying opportunity, right? Of course, right now, to show the strength, the bulls on euro dollar have to take out this 1750 in that case, in my opinion. Okay, so if you have a question, please leave the comment below. And well, it was my pleasure to talk about the breakouts, breakdowns to you. Wish you great next trading day. Stay safe. See you around. Take care and goodbye.